Welcome to Blissful Garden. If you are new to growing and caring for orchids, you must have come across pots of orchids with wilted, rotten leaves. Today, I will share with you a new method that is extremely simple but surprisingly effective, helping weak orchids gradually recover and bloom again with beautiful flowers as bright as the first day you brought them home. Let's get started. This is an orchid that is in a very beautiful growth stage, but suddenly it is attacked by mold. The tree has fallen leaves, rotten leaves, and yellowing. Some roots have stopped growing because the mold has penetrated from the tree trunk. The tree trunk and leaves are soft and watery. That is a clear sign of bacterial soft rot. This disease develops very quickly and spreads strongly. When the trunk is infected, the disease can spread wherever water flows. Bacteria directly attack the trunk, spread to the leaves, causing the tree to almost completely destroy. This is a very dangerous disease for orchids. With infected leaves, we must immediately remove them. This helps prevent the disease from spreading to healthy leaves, while protecting the entire orchid plant to maintain its ability to grow and recover. This part of the leaf has continued to be infected by the fungus, which is evident in its soft, limp state, while the surrounding leaf areas remain green and healthy. Signs of mold invasion often originate from open wounds caused by harmful insects, creating conditions for bacteria and fungi to grow, thereby directly affecting the health and growth of orchids. Bacteria and molds have attacked almost the entire stem, seriously weakening the orchid structure and directly threatening the survival of the plant. Next, I will remove the tree trunk for a closer inspection. If you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button to support me and so you don't miss any orchid care tips. It's great to have you along on this journey. You can see that the fungus has eaten from the inside, spreading outwards. The substrate has also been infected with fungus, causing the lower roots to rot, completely cut off, and many roots are no longer able to grow. Some roots have completely rotted, leaving only the infected trunk, which is watery and very contagious. In this case, absolutely do not rush to throw it away. We need to thoroughly remove the infected parts to prevent the spread to healthy tissues and create conditions for the orchid to recover better. With this part of the stem that has been attacked by fungus, we will proceed to cut off the damaged part. The healthy upper part will be utilized and carefully processed to create a new orchid plant, both eliminating pathogens and helping to propagate effectively. Using thoroughly sterilized shears, I proceed to thoroughly remove diseased root segments to prevent the risk of spreading pathogens to healthy roots and maintain a safe growing environment for the orchid. In addition to the English subtitles, you can use the automatic translation to your language to understand the content more easily. To subtitle in your language, open the video and click the gear icon settings in the automatic translation to select your preferred language. This part of the trunk was eaten away by mold, so it had to be cut off immediately. I will use this top part to grow, helping to form a new orchid plant to continue growing. This leaf is now showing signs of rotting, so we need to cut it off. However, we should only cut below the infected area because the base of the leaf is still healthy and unaffected. For the base, prune until you see white or green tissue. This is a sign that the tissue is still alive and the plant is still able to recover. What country are you watching this video from? Leave a comment to let me know. It's great that we can connect and chat with each other from all over the world. After cutting, we have a healthy root ready to revive. I will use a water hose with moderate pressure to wash all the roots and leaves, spraying regularly from the base to the tip of the roots, to wash away all the dirt, impurities and mold that has accumulated over time. Thoroughly washing with this water stream can remove about 80% of pathogens and harmful fungi on the outside. For the remaining mold, I will continue to treat it with organic methods combined with natural fertilizers, both to thoroughly clean the roots and to add nutrients for the plant to recover and grow healthily. After cleaning, I will place the orchid in a dry place, making sure the surface is completely dry before proceeding with the treatment. I prepare 1 liter of clean water. Use it as a basic solution to disinfect the orchid. I use lemongrass essential oil as the main ingredient, because this is a natural ingredient with very good antibacterial and antifungal properties, and also helps repel and prevent the attack of many types of insects that are harmful to the roots and leaves of orchids. I mix 1 teaspoon of lemongrass essential oil with 1 liter of water. This dosage is safe enough to not harm the leaves. Stir well to dissolve the water in lemongrass essential oil. We will use a plastic cup that is just the right size to hold the entire root and leaves. Then, place the entire root and leaves of the orchid into the cup, making sure the plant is neatly fixed and not damaged. Next, I will pour the prepared lemongrass essential oil solution into the cup, so that the water covers the roots and lightly touches the leaves, helping the plant absorb antibacterial and antifungal nutrients naturally. Soak the plant in this solution for about 30 minutes. We will prepare an onion. Onions contain many valuable nutrients such as vitamins, potassium, phosphorus, and essential trace elements, helping orchids to quickly recover and regenerate. Then, we will peel off the entire outer layer of the onion. These dry layers seem to be discarded, but in fact, they contain many essential oils and natural nutrients that are extremely good for orchid growth. Therefore, when using onions in the kitchen, we should keep the old skin instead of throwing it away. Thus, we have all the onion skins needed to make ingredients to care for orchids. After collecting the onion skins, I will cut them into small pieces. Cutting them into small pieces helps to release the maximum nutrients and essential oils in the skin. Then use a small jar to store the cut onion peels. I use 500 milliliters of hot water and pour it directly into the cup containing the onion skin. The temperature of the hot water will help to quickly activate and extract the essence, vitamins and minerals in the onion skin, creating a nutrient-rich solution to support the antibacterial process, recovery and stimulate the growth of the orchid. Then close the lid and cover with a towel until the water cools, and then use it to take care of the plants. After 30 minutes of soaking in the lemongrass essential oil solution, take the plant out. At this point, the plant has been naturally antibacterial and antifungal. Next, I use a soft cotton pad, soaked in lemongrass essential oil, and then thoroughly wipe the entire surface of the leaves and roots. Wipe the top of the orchid leaves to completely remove dirt and remaining mold. At the same time, wipe the underside of the leaves thoroughly to open the stomata, thereby helping the plant increase its ability to breathe and absorb nutrients. Cleaning the roots helps the orchid to recover quickly, grow strongly, and develop sustainably. After about 1 hour of incubation, the onion peel water has cooled completely. At this point, I stir well to completely dissolve the nutrients, then filter out the onion peel, keeping only the nutrient-rich extracted water. This is the solution I will use directly to care for and restore the orchid, helping the plant to resist bacteria, resist fungi, and grow healthier. Next, I added 500 milliliters of clean water, mixed with the onion skin extract. This dilution helps the solution achieve a balance, ensuring enough nutrients for the orchid while also being safe. I use a small cup to scoop out just the right amount of solution, convenient for care. Use a soft cotton ball soaked in onion peel solution to gently wipe all the roots and leaves of the plant, helping to completely remove any remaining mold. I will gently wipe the entire surface of the leaves. The top surface is cleaned of dirt, while the bottom surface will be removed of mold and the stomata will be opened, helping the leaves absorb nutrients from the onion juice better. When wiping both sides of the leaves thoroughly, the orchid will be completely cleaned. At the same time, the stomata will work effectively, helping nutrients penetrate deep into each cell, bringing strong vitality to the plant. For the next step, I will use a plastic cup, put the entire base and root system of the orchid in it. Then, I pour in the prepared nutrient solution, making sure to cover the entire root. This process helps the orchid roots to be soaked evenly in the nutrients, both cleaning and absorbing maximum nutrients. Soak the orchid roots in the nutrient solution for about 30 minutes so that the roots have time to fully absorb the necessary micronutrients. After 30 minutes of soaking in the nutrient solution, the orchid roots have fully absorbed the nutrients from the onion. At this point, I will gently remove the orchid from the solution. The leaves of the orchid now become greener and smoother because the nutrients have penetrated directly into each leaf cell. The base will develop new roots after soaking. We can observe that the root tips have turned green. The white roots have become shiny, proving that they have received nutrients and begun to transport them into the stem. The orchid has thus become fresher and healthier. After this step, I will place the plant outside to continue the next care steps. Use cinnamon powder, a natural ingredient with strong antibacterial and antifungal properties, to treat directly on cuts on orchid stems and roots. This helps to effectively disinfect, prevent infection, and support wound healing, creating optimal conditions for the plant's recovery and regeneration. In addition to its antibacterial and antifungal properties, cinnamon powder also has a characteristic natural scent that repels harmful insects. At the same time, the organic compounds in cinnamon powder also help stimulate the formation of new roots, helping orchids recover quickly and grow steadily. After applying the ointment to the wounds, I will place the plant outside for a day to allow the cuts to dry and heal. I will combine the remaining lemongrass essential oil solution with onion peel extract. This combination will create a natural nutrient that has antibacterial and antifungal properties, while also providing essential minerals. I will use this mixture to care for all the orchids in the garden, helping the plants to be healthy, have shiny green leaves and strong root development. Method 1. Prepare a soft cotton pad, soaked in nutrients extracted from onion skin combined with lemongrass essential oil. Then, gently wipe the entire surface of the orchid leaves. Pay special attention to wiping both the upper surface to remove dirt and the lower surface to clean mold, hidden insects, and open this. This method not only helps the plant absorb nutrients comprehensively but also supports the photosynthesis process to take place more effectively, helping the plant grow healthily. Method 2. Apply the misting technique by adding the nutrient solution from onion peel and lemongrass essential oil into the spray bottle. Spray evenly over the entire leaf surface, helping the plant absorb nutrients naturally and quickly. When spraying, pay attention to both sides of the leaf. The upper side helps remove dirt, while the lower side has many stomata helping the plant to optimally absorb nutrients, enhancing photosynthesis and resistance for orchids. Method 3. I apply the direct watering method, bringing nutrients deep into the root system, helping the plant absorb quickly and comprehensively. With this method, it is necessary to maintain a regular watering schedule every 2 weeks, ensuring the plant receives enough nutrients, avoiding excess and keeping the orchid's growth process stable and sustainable. In the next step, I use a clean cotton towel to wipe off all the remaining nutrients on the orchid leaves. This helps to limit water stagnation, the cause of fungal diseases, especially in the very sensitive young leaf buds. Thus, on average, the orchid will be supplemented with nutrients twice a month, combined with alternating organic fertilizers. This method will help the plant grow strongly, develop roots, leaves, and flowers in a sustainable way. For the next step, I will prepare a plastic pot with drainage holes to ensure ventilation for the roots. Then, place a specialized foam pad at the bottom of the pot to create ventilation and maintain moderate humidity. When the wounds on the orchid have dried and completely healed, we will proceed to put the plant in the pot. Thus, both orchids that have recovered well will be placed in the new pot, creating a solid foundation for the next development process. we will place the orchid pot in a large can that has been cut in half, designed with small holes on top to create optimal ventilation. This method not only helps the plant have a well-ventilated environment to grow healthily, but also helps limit the penetration of harmful insects and molds. Next, we will put filtered water into the can. Using filtered water helps to significantly remove mold and impurities, creating a clean environment for orchids. In case there is no filtered water available, we can use boiled water to cool to ensure sterilization. This water source will be maintained at the bottom of the can, providing stable humidity for the plant. When the water level is low, we just need to add more. So, we have placed the orchid neatly in a can, creating a closed environment like a mini greenhouse to help protect the plant better. Then, I will use a clamp to fix the lid of the can to hold it tightly, preventing the wind from blowing it off, ensuring the plant is stable inside. During the care process, when the water in the can is low, we just need to add more water to maintain the necessary humidity. Next, place the orchid in a shady, airy place with gentle light. This is the ideal condition for the plant to recover, grow and develop healthily. After 45 days, our orchid has shown extremely strong growth. Now, we will gently take the plant out to observe more closely to see how far the orchid's growth has progressed. The plant has begun to grow new roots, and new shoots have appeared, proving that the recovery process is going smoothly. Our orchid has now developed an extremely healthy and beautiful root system. The roots are bright, white, long and spread strongly, proving that the plant has revived very well. We absolutely should not throw away the top part, because this is not only a valuable part of the plant but also has a special meaning. It is the result of patience and dedication in the care process. Orchids are very easy to grow in many environments, so when we give them love and dedication, the plants will revive, bringing fresh green to the garden. In particular, the base of the tree has grown many new, healthy and dense roots. This helps the plant to grow more sustainably, and also opens up the opportunity for propagation. With just one proper care, we can propagate more new plants. Now, I will proceed to open the tree and take it outside. Plant it using a new method, so that the tree can adapt to a more natural environment and continue to grow steadily. Here, I use a plastic pot with many air holes, helping the roots to have better access to the natural environment, creating conditions for air exchange and drainage. The growing medium used is pine bark, and before planting, I have cleaned the mold on the pine bark to ensure the safety of the roots. We will place a thick layer of pine bark at the bottom of the pot, creating a solid foundation for the orchid roots to cling to and grow healthily. Before placing the tree in, add a layer of soft moss on top. This layer of moss has the effect of retaining moisture, preventing the roots from drying out or being damaged. Place the orchid in the middle of the pot, then cover it with pine bark until the plant is firmly fixed. With the next pot, the method is completely similar. Put pine bark at the bottom, Place the orchid in the right position, fix it with pine bark, then cover it with moss to keep it moist on top. From a diseased and weakened orchid, I have now successfully revived and propagated to healthy young plants. What do you think of this growing method? Leave a comment below to share your experience. Next, I covered the surface of the pot with a thin layer of moss. This layer of moss not only helps maintain stable humidity but also creates conditions for the plant to grow strongly, the root system to develop thicker and stronger. Continue to cover the remaining orchid pot with moss, these two seedlings after just a few months, thanks to meticulous care and natural fertilizer, will quickly develop into brilliant flower branches, showing off their beautiful colors. So, after finishing, we have newly planted orchid pots, clean and airy growing medium. Next, don't forget to make natural fertilizer and water the newly planted orchids. I filtered 500 milliliters of onion water and used it to water the roots and substrate directly, helping the orchid to absorb nutrients and continue to grow and develop healthily. On normal days, when the substrate is dry, we will spray mist to keep the leaves moist and water the substrate with clean water, ensuring that the plant always has enough moisture. Onion fertilizer is applied periodically every 2 weeks, providing a stable source of nutrients, helping the plant to grow sustainably. During this period, we should place the plant outside in the garden in a shady, airy place with gentle light, avoiding direct sunlight, so that the plant can absorb nutrients effectively and grow strongly. I hope this video will help you take better care of your orchids at home. If you find it useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on upcoming simple and natural orchid care tips. If you encounter any difficulties in the process of caring for and growing orchids, don't hesitate to leave me a comment. I'm always ready to support you so you can grow healthy orchids that bloom beautifully. Thank you for watching. I wish you all luck, happiness, good health and success in your garden care journey. I look forward to seeing you in the next videos.